Up Chelsea for life. Up Chelsea for life. Yes, yesterday was a very interesting day. Yesterday we gave Liverpool a dose of their own medicine. It was an exciting game. It was fun. Everybody's happy that Chelsea was able to secure the 3 points, and not just securing the 3 points, secure it with a very good goal margin. You understand? Because right now, we and Newcastle are the same points, the same goal. The only difference is that they played before we played. You understand? They first was play. If they say now we first play yesterday before them then play, we suppose with the same goals and points, suppose they are ahead of them. You understand? And moreover, they have been there before us. So remember that statement I made the other day when people have already lost hope about this UEFA Champions League qualification. I said, let me prophesy. I said that I see Chelsea going to the Champions League, and I said something the other day too that don't be surprised if Chelsea finish number 4, and it's looking like it's going to happen. It's looking like it's going to happen because even the Arsenal sitting at number 2 safe is not sure for them right now because things are going sour for them. Their full focus is on the Champions League on Wednesday. What if not the Champions League doesn't favor them? But I don't want to go there because I'll still come back later on to talk about the UEFA showdown. But for now, let me emphasize on Chelsea. Well, looking at the Premier League table, like I said, Newcastle and us are the same points. We are going to be playing Newcastle next. Our next game is Newcastle United. Now there now we go know how far. Now there we go know people we go sit down for that number 4 and people will go come down. You understand? So if Newcastle win us and Nottingham Forest win, problem go there. But if we win Newcastle, definitely with this level of momentum, with this new system of football we are playing right now, I believe that we are going to go toe-to-toe with Newcastle. I watched their game against Brighton. There was nothing special. Their tempo was down, you understand? But I believe that Chelsea is going to be fantastic against Newcastle. Chelsea is going to do very well. I told people the other day that you see that driving force we use against Fulham towards the ending of that Fulham game where we equalized and also came back in the game and won the game. You understand? I told people that if we use that driving force in all our games, you will see results. And it looked like Maresca heard me and also the players heard me. At this point, it's like Maresca, at this point, Maresca just be like, we'll first draw possession football first. He just feel like, let's draw possession football and focus on how to get the progression right. Let the progression football do better for us. That is what I have been saying. You keep possessing. Liverpool played possession football against us yesterday. But who won at the end? We won 3-1. Go and check possession. They were better than us in terms of possession. Possession without result is nothing. Possession doesn't win you trophy. Go and ask Bayern and Man City when they play Chelsea in the Champions League final. They possessed the game 100%. But what happened at the end? What happened at the end? Who did they give the Champions League trophy to? Did they give it to people that possessed the game or people that won the game? When we played against Fulham, we were doing our normal possession football. Give me, I give you, return back. But when the game was now against us, the players it just like as if they were possessed entirely and saying, we have to change this system and see what we can do to salvage the situation. And they got it right. They played the same thing against Fulham, Everton. There was nothing like, let's return the ball back. Let's play from the back. There was nothing like play from the back, even against Liverpool yesterday. And kudos to Romeo Lavia. I know some people have been saying that if Lavia is fit, that maybe things might change. At least it will help the team one way or the other. No doubt, 40% true. 40% true that if Lavia was fit, at least some of these games they they affect us negatively. If only they affect us, at least if for they cover up some Casado lapses or some Enzo lapses. And you see those passes where they break line in the drum. They make those passes. You understand? But even at that, if even be still day two and things not been they go the way we want. We see they do possession, give me, I give you, and club then stand on that football where they play. They go still win us even though Lavia been dead there. But this time around, we know they for give me, I give you. This time around now, our pressing, our counter pressing is something else, especially when we are progressing. It's something else. If you watch the game yesterday, it reminds me of Pochettino towards the end of last season. That was how we played. There was no time. We did not give our opponents time to think of what to do. But each time we try to play this possession game, it gives our opponent time to think, to read us, and to predict our moves. That is why it's very easy for them to predict our defense. But yesterday, everybody was all out. The moment we hold the ball, we are deadly up front because everybody's focus is we have to get it right. Even say Palmer was even at his best when we progress. Palmer played better when we progress. That was what Maresca was playing initially when we are getting results. Progression football. We hardly build like that from the back. It was when we start from the Everton game last year, towards the end of last year. That was when he started this, let's see how we can balance and possess. And it's not about gaining possession without results. And I heard some people saying that, do you have issues with Maresca? I'm having issue with Maresca. My problem started with Maresca was the day he opened his mouth to say that the club told him that for him to qualify for Champions League, it should be in 2 years' time. That's my only issue with him. Until he proves me wrong. For now, the Chelsea players, they listen to us. The fans pressure they on. We want to go to the Champions League. Now, waiting make us be big boys be that. If we don't go to the Champions League this season, slowly our tempo, our praise, our hype, everything go dey drop. But when they're among them there for that competition, and not be to go the competition, and be the team. Now to go then progress inside the competition. And for us to progress, we need to get it right. We need to get it right. And another thing why I'm saying that I want Chelsea to go to the Champions League is because of I want them to sign good players. I believe why all this transfer speculation has not really been actualized is because of Chelsea has not gone to the Champions League. The owners are not seeing this green light of Champions League, but they are beginning to see it. The moment the Champions League spot is secured, you will see the kind of transaction, the kind of deals, the kind of signing they will do. You understand? So let's just watch and see. Like I said, we are going to be facing Newcastle then this weekend. So we hope to see a very good. In short, all our games in the Premier League are finals. After Newcastle, we are facing Manchester United. Don't play with Manchester United. Thank God they are coming to Stamford Bridge. We will give them a dose of that medicine that everybody's giving to them. But one thing with Man U, the moment they see Chelsea, they will be very strong. They will be very energetic. Maguire will turn prime Messi overnight. That is my only problem. But let us finish one step at a time. One step at a time. I will come back later to talk about the UEFA showdown where I will analyze the Barca and the PSG game against Arsenal because I don't want Arsenal to go to this final. I'm being realistic as a Chelsea fan. I don't want them to go. Their mouths don't too much. They don't talk too much. They have said a lot and they have not done a lot. They have said a lot. You understand? So let's just see how everything plays out. And also, congratulations to Tariq George. He won the Academy Player of the Year. The best Academy Player of the Year. Congratulations to him. And also, congratulations to Moises Caicedo. He won the Chelsea Player of the Year and the Chelsea Player of the Season. Like, get us the Chelsea Player and Chelsea, get the way they carry. But let me just, overall, he won the best player in Chelsea. Yes, Caicedo won the best player in Chelsea. So kudos to Moises Caicedo. I was expecting Cucurella to get that position, but nevertheless, now turn by turn. Maybe next season, Cucurella will do better. But this season, I will not dispute. I will not take it off from. He has been doing very well. Cucurella has tried one way or the other, but Casado has been there for us week in, week out. Week in, week out, he's doing it for the club. You grab. So let's see how everything plays out this midweek when it comes to the UEFA showdown. The Jugadin, we have already qualified. I don't need to stress. If we go their own, beat them 4-1 at Stamford Bridge. Well, after all, we went to Legia was at home and played 3-0. They came to our home and played 2-1. Well, the Jugadin, nothing come out. We go win them. We go win them. Don't stress it. We are going to win them. Our full focus should be on the Newcastle game. Newcastle, prepare. According to Gifts, they go weep. They go weep. They go weep. So, guys, let's enjoy the moment. We have won Liverpool after some people, they say after, I guess after 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, but after 7 years, now we they win Liverpool. Now we dey win Liverpool after 7 years, because most of our games they always end draw. And even when we play tournaments football like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, where we be meet on different occasions, we end draw. Then we can't enter penalty, then still win us. You understand? So it's really a good one. Even Van Dijk was not really happy that we won them 3-1. They were not happy. They were hot that we won them like that. But like I said, I will repeat myself again. Maresca, take this and take it to next season too, because I know we are going to qualify. Possession football is not a crime, but you will not stick to it when it's not giving you results. Sometimes you need to change it and make progression. We need progression, because the more you progress, the more pressure put on your opponent. You will see your opponent self go even, go even know when they make mistake, we go result to go. Look at the second goal from against Liverpool. Van Dijk wanted to do a clearance, deflected on their player, entered the post, and we got it 2-0. So that is what we are saying. But for they do give me, I give you. They read us. They understand the game. They see our next move. You understand? So all the same, I'm very happy that we secured the 3 points. We secured the win. Over to the next one. Thank you very much, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your humble boy, Peters.